We're the ones. Don't let other people's limitations determine how far you go in life. What's up, it's Gene. This word to be great. A lot of y'all allow yourself to be the victim of somebody else's limitations. They're telling you something that you can't do because they don't believe they can do it. And instead of you believing in yourself, taking actions moving forward, you allow those limitations to determine how far you can go. I remember when I was a kid, this lady, this teacher, she was very negative. She came up to me one day, she said, I know your family. You're not going to be very successful in life. That's why you're so bad in the classroom. You don't listen to nobody. And I remember how much that burned inside of me. And I went home and I told my mom, I said, Mama, this teacher said that I'm not going to be successful because she know our family. And my mom looked at me and said, don't worry about that negative lady. Don't let that lady convince you that you can only go so far in life. Don't let her put a limitation on you. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams and whatever you want to do, and one day you can be successful. And I've always remembered that over the years, and I've always told myself, no matter what limitations people try to put on me, I'm not going to determine how far that's going to let me go in life. And a lot of you all, you have to adopt this mindset. You have to believe in yourself despite somebody else's limitations. Don't let somebody convince you that you can't do something, because when you do, you will give up on your goals, you will give up on your dreams. I remember I was talking to this lady one day, and this is when I first started my speaking journey. And I opened my mouth and I told her, and I shouldn't, that I had a dream of being a motivational speaker. I wanted to be successful, I wanted to be an author. And she looked at me and she said, Gene, you don't speak well enough. You speak with too much slang, you don't pronounce your words right. I don't see you being successful at that. You probably should stay on your job or maybe be a school teacher or something like that. But getting paid a lot of money to speak at corporations, to speak at schools, to be a professional speaker, I don't see that in your future. And I remember thinking to myself, like, this lady trying to put her limitations on me. And I looked at her and I say, I appreciate your opinion, but your limitations are for you. You can't be a professional speaker. You're the one that don't speak well. You're not going to tell me what I can and cannot do. Those limitations that you have are your limitations. They determine your life, they determine your future, and they have nothing to do with me. And a lot of you guys, you allowing other people's limitations to limit you. You let somebody that's in your family who's negative tell you cannot live your dream. You let some friend that's jealous of you telling you can't reach your goals. And as long as you let other people's limitations to keep you where you are and convince you can go so far in life, you're never going to realize your dreams. So I want to encourage you, do not allow other people's limitations to convince you that you can only go so far in life. Instead, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. Take the necessary actions to make them become a reality, because you are worthy to be great. If you like this video, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also, hit that bell so anytime I post a new video, you are notified. Also, I want you to join my Word to Be Great newsletter. This newsletter is designed to help you build your self-worth, your self-confidence, your self-esteem so you can realize your goals and dreams. So click the link below and join my newsletter today.